The climate change ministers cleared the floor for royalty as the Copenhagen talks enter the final phase. In the last days of this meeting, the United Nations is delivering an ultimatum.
We have a chance, a real chance, here and now to change the course of our history.
But behind the pomp and ceremony, there's still no agreement on the table.
There is still an enormous amount of work and ground to be covered.
46,000 people are now registered at this summit. Even the stars are keeping watch. But as world leaders arrive, they too acknowledge the difficulties ahead.
I actually just believe in telling it like it is. There's no guarantee of success. Let's just be straight up and down about this.
It's possible that we will not get an agreement.
But Kevin Rudd's now the target of China and the small African nations.
His actions I have described very clearly are climate change is skepticism in action.
Australia is accused of driving negotiations for a new agreement, abandoning the Kyoto Protocol.
The easiest thing to do is to play the blame game. The hardest thing to do is to actually work to deliver a genuine agreement.
The United States, Europe and Japan support Australia's path. They too want a single agreement by Friday.
There are provisions, certainly, from Kyoto that we'd be very comfortable with, but in terms of the overall Kyoto architecture, no.
We are not satisfied with just Kyoto, because Kyoto is not sufficient.
But sticking points remain and negotiations continue on two separate paths. A special meeting of 25 ministers is trying to break the deadlock, but that's proving a difficult task.
We cannot dictate anything that the parties in the end do not want. That also goes for the process. It's now crunch time for nations to deliver their final positions to the heads of government as they arrive for the World Leaders Summit. But without a mandate by Friday, all agree the last 2 years of negotiations will have failed and delivered a worst-case scenario for the planet. Sarah Clark, ABC News, Copenhagen.